Hello everybody, and welcome back once again to another episode of 1/35 scale figures in review. A couple weeks ago I was lucky enough to get in the two new figures from Rado Miniatures, their two-figure set of the Lions of Cassino. These are the two-figure Fallschirmjager set produced by Rado Miniatures, okay, for the troops that were fighting around Monte Cassino in Italy during World War II. The casting is super clean, okay, the features are very finely detailed, and all in all it's just a great two-figure set. A friend of mine on Facebook, Sasha Herm, is painting these for Rado Miniatures of Rado Miniatures as we speak. So without further ado, let's get that ball rolling with this review of Rado Miniatures two-figure set Fallschirmjagers Lions of Cassino. Okay, we're going to begin our out-of-the-box portion of our review over these great Rado Miniatures Lions of Cassino. These are 35th scale Fallschirmjager troopers in Italy, obviously at the Battle of Monte Cassino. Okay, these were sent to me by Rado Miniatures of Rado Miniatures for this review. It features these two guys inside the plastic box. It's a see-through box. Okay, on the back has a little bit of information on them. Okay, the box art is excellent. Okay, it shows these two guys, one with a WWII overcoat and the other one with a typical Fallschirmjager splinter camo. Okay, and superior painting guide. Okay, a nice neat box. Okay, pretty firm. All right, we're going to go ahead and open her up and show you the contents of these two. I'm trying a different format today with my figures reviews, and using a black backdrop might be a little bit easier to be able to pick things up, okay, from here. Obviously in the first set, the first figure we're not going to look at first, but I'm showing you just simply is the Fallschirmjager trooper. He'll be carrying an Mg42, okay, and you see those in the package right here. And the first figure we're going to look at is going to be the, I believe it's the officer, okay, is going to be in his WWII overcoat, okay, in this package right here. Okay, there's a unique thing I'll show you about Rado Miniatures with their weaponry here in just a minute as I open this up. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pop this guy open. Okay, we're going to go ahead and empty out the contents. All right, and our little paper template right there. Okay, all right. First things first is to go ahead and check out this guy right here. Okay, this is the WWII overcoat, okay, shown here. All right, this is the casting plug. Once again, very minimal plug attachments that you're going to see here. Cleanup for these guys ought to be pretty good. All right, if I can do a little bit of a zoom action on him here. Okay, showing you some of the details that he has. Obviously, he has the hand that's hollowed out. All right, he'll be, I think he's going to be either smoking a cigarette with this hand or carrying something. Obviously, this guy's an officer. Here's his nightlight, or what the British would oftentimes call a torch. All right, nice lay of the jacket. All right, he has his Fallschirmjager boots, the typical pants that they would wear. Okay, and I love the folds of the overcoat as they come down. This will be the arm that's going to be carrying, I believe, a MP40. All right, good belt detail as you're coming around here. Great fold, great collar work. As you see here, nice folds, nice lay of the land as the coat just naturally drapes over the officer, as we see right in here. And you see the interior detail here with his shirt underneath, the belt buckles, and all those other good things that are there. Okay, all right, and now here's the details, okay, of the one hand. Okay, now once again, I believe he's going to be smoking a cigarette in this hand, or I apologize. He's carrying his Mg40 here. There's the hand that's going to be smoking, and you can see the tip of the cigarette is right there. And then here is the head, all right, of this guy. All right, and I'll go ahead and I'll give you some details, some photos of him close up. Okay, the attachment point is going to be on top of the helmet, which is once again very minimal, okay, of an attachment point. Super skinny. Okay, good detail of the helmet, nice strapping if you can get a good look right in here. Okay, and I'll give you photo details of this as we kind of go into it towards the end of the video. Okay, so obviously, once again, very well done, good folds on the arm. Okay, everything's looking really, really good there. Now, this is unique to Rado Miniatures in the fact that, okay, that they'll take their weaponry and their finer details and they'll put them in a plastic baggie like this for protection of the packing, so that way these fragile pieces won't get harmed. Here's the MP40. Okay, here's the folding stock that is a separate piece right there. Okay, we're going to go ahead and open him up so you kind of get a look at what this is. Okay, as I can take him out of the package. Okay, and here's the details of the MP40. Okay, once again, there's the stock that you're obviously going to have to take a great deal of care in because it's very well detailed. Okay, and you'll attach it right here to the back end of his MP40. Okay, and it's even got basically the hollowed out, or you can just, with a real simple cleanup, take care of the end of the stock. Okay, great detail in this. Okay, now that was the officer in the gray coat. Okay, we're going to go ahead now and take a good look at the trooper that's going to be carrying the Mg42. Okay, I'll go ahead and open him up and get the details out on the table. Okay, first things first is to go ahead and get a good look, and I'll go ahead and see if I can zoom in a little bit better on him here. Okay, and here is this guy who's carrying the Mg42. Once again, superior detail by Rado. He did a great job. Here's the pistol that most of the Mg42 machine gunners would carry. Okay, there's the equipment pouch for the Mg42. Okay, he has the ammo belt draped naturally over top, and this is once again the splinter camo smock that was typical of the Fallschirmjager. Okay, here's the hand, and here's the strapping that you're going to see is going to be as you attach the Mg42 to this hand right here. Okay, here's his jump boots. All right, as we do a kind of a slow turn around, there's his bread bag. Okay, great detail, great folds. You see the folds of his splinter camo smock that's coming down over the top. Okay, he has small attachment points right here for the ammo box he's going to be carrying. Okay. As we continue our slow turn around here, you see the collar work. Okay, as you come down, great folds, great pockets. All in all, a great mold and very minimal attachment points. Once again, okay, these guys ought to clean up pretty good. Okay, now next I'll go ahead and show you the details, a little bit of what else you have here. Okay, all right, here's his mess kit right here. Okay, there's the canteen that they usually have, and then here is the head. Once again, I will give you guys still photos of the heads when we come around towards the end of the video. Okay, great facial detail. The helmets are spot on. Okay, the helmets are spot on for the Fallschirmjager helmet. You see the strapping right here. Pretty good expression of the face right here. Okay, minimal attachment points, so the cleanup ought to be pretty good. Okay, so once again, all in all, great moldings here. Okay, superior work. Now we'll go ahead and open up the small baggie of the detailed parts. Okay, go ahead and put them out here. All right, as we come up here, I'll give you a look on my hand. Okay, kind of get a little bit of a zoom here. Okay, here is the ammo box for the Mg42. Okay, and it'll just attach right here where you see the top goes into that hand that you saw on the figure itself. Here's the bipod of the Mg42 that you can attach. Once again, very, very clean. Minimal attachment points are here. Okay, great detail as you come through. This is going to be very fragile to put on, but I mean, that's just the nature of the beast when you're dealing with such fine details in 35th scale resin. Okay, and then here is the beauty right here. Okay, I love this gun. All right, here's the Mg42. I guess this was called Hitler's Saw because of the noise that it made. Okay, here you see where the hand's going to attach with the strap of the Mg42. Okay, minimal attachment points for this. Okay, the tip of the barrel is even hollowed out, as you can see right here. Okay, you flip it back over to this side right here. Once again, great detail on both sides for your Mg42. Superior work, very well done by Rado. Okay, all right, so that concludes the out-of-the-box portion of this review, I'll come back with the figures put together. And once again, remember, I blue tack my figures together. Okay, so that way they'll be able to be painted a little bit easier, but you'll see what they look like when they come together. So stay tuned and we'll be right back with the put together figures. Okay, this is the put together portion of the figure review for the Rado Lions of Cassino 2-man set, the Fallschirmjager that were in the Italian campaign and the battles of Monte Cassino. Okay, first of all, the detail of these guys is exquisite. They're very, very good. Okay, but I will say that care has to be taken when you're removing them from the casting blocks and things like that, because the detail is so good. Okay, you might have some issues with that. I did a little bit when I had the hand of the commander coming off, and I accidentally broke off the cigarette, but that's an easy fix, as we'll come around and I'll show you as we pick them up. We're going to start with the command figure first, okay, and we'll go ahead and get a zoom in on him. There we go. Okay, and once again, he is done very, very well. Okay, as I begin my slow turn, you see his folds of his coat are done very well. His pistol is, I believe it's a pistol, is hidden inside of his coat right there. The face is done extremely well. The strapping is perfect right there. The folds of his coat. Okay, once again, there's his torch that he has there on his coat. Here's the hand that he glued separately with the cigarette that's supposed to be there. But once again, in my clumsiness, that came apart. Okay, as we begin the slow turn, you're going to see the back end and the folding stock of the MP40 that's right there. Care must be taken when taking that off of the casting block because it's very, very delicate. All right, as we move around, you see once again how the jacket drapes over the guy's shoulders. Okay, the strap of the MP40 slides down. And this is kind of unique because when you put together the MP40, okay, you put that in first, okay, glue it in, and then you'll place the arm on top of the MP40. Okay, and that's not really much of an issue, but as I continue to slow turn, the MP40's detail is outstanding. Okay, you keep looking around, and like I say, this overcoat is really, really nice. Okay, you see the detail of the jump boots that he has. Okay, so once again, overall, the detail is outstanding for the command figure. Okay, now the next figure I'm going to go ahead and show you is the Mg42 figure. Okay, this is its companion in the 2-figure set. Okay, as I go around, you see the details of the Mg42. Okay, he's got a nice ammo belt draped over his shoulders. Okay, there's his pistol as a secondary weapon. There is the container for the parts for the Mg42. Okay, this is molded separately also too. There's an ammo can that you have there. Okay, the arms and hands are all pre-molded. They don't come in separate parts. All you have to do is just make sure you do a good job of cleaning and then get these parts put on. Okay, the facial features are really, really good. And the Mg42 was really detailed and done very, very well. Okay, as I continue around and look at this infantryman, now this guy has the jump smock, which would be, usually it's going to be in splinter camo. Okay, is how these guys would look. Okay, as I continue around, you see how the strapping of the Mg42 falls right over the top of the guy's shoulder. Okay, you continue around on the back side, you see how the folds come down of his trousers. Okay, the boots look outstanding. Okay, there's his location of his canteen. Okay, there's his mess kit on top of his bread bag, like they all have. Okay, we've seen these 1,000 times when you looked at German infantry, and the Fallschirmjager are no different. Okay, and the strapping basically is put onto the gun, but then you can see a continuation right there of it's supposed to be coming up into his hand, and then it continues on the base of the Mg42. Pretty clever molding style if you look at it that way. Okay, once again, the highlight of this guy's figure is that Mg42. Okay, done very, very well. Okay, all right, so that's it for the put together review portion of this. These two guys, okay, by Rado Miniatures are outstanding. Once again, I will say care has to be taken when you're putting these together and taking them off the casting blocks, but if you can get that handled, these will turn out to be super figures. A friend of mine on YouTube actually has these figures, and he's working on painting them right now. Okay, and if you look on YouTube and you search for the Rado Miniatures Lions of Casino, you'll see the job he's getting done with these. All right. So now still photos will follow. Okay, some close-ups will be with this next. Okay, so if you like what you see, please subscribe. Okay, if there's something you think I should improve upon when I'm doing these things, okay, please leave a comment. All right, and thanks everybody for tuning in again. So until next time, from 135th Scale Figures in Review, we'll see you later.